Check out the man with the fuzzy hair. He might be alive, he could be dead. You know, you got these recordings there, and you never know if the person is still with us. So, once upon a time, I'm not dealing with these churchianity kind of things. I'm very busy doing other stuff. Like, I went to San Diego when I was 18. I worked with a band and did stuff there, and then discovered San Francisco and moved there and helped start the punk scene. And you know what it was like when the very first color Xerox machine came out? Oh man, that was difficult. You could get instant color copies. I mean, we were photographers and stuff. You could get instant color copies. So we had like all these little gigs and bands that were coming to town from other places around the world. And like, we wanted to spend all this money on the color copier to patch together collages and do really groovy, you know, promotional things. Well, then years later I moved to New York because people in San Francisco couldn't get out of their own way, and then, I don't know, visited people in London and toured around Europe, and, you know, was all up in the ska scene and a lot of stuff. Did corporate things and sold fancy sailboats and fancy graphic art stuff. But now, I'm sitting in this place in front of a movie theater, and I see this cell phone. And it's just sitting there. I'm like, I don't want to deal with the cell phone thing. But I wait around, and I'm actually playing guitar and practicing guitar. Yes, I'm practicing guitar in front of the cinema. So I'm waiting for somebody. And so I pick up the cell phone. I dial like the last called in number, and I'm like, hey, there's this cell phone here. And the guy says, yeah, that would be my girlfriend's cell phone. We are driving back to the cinema to try and find the thing. I said, well, it's sitting right here. I said, I was playing guitar. And he said, oh, we sat down to listen to you. And left the cell phone there. So, in that moment, here's what happens. You got Gautama at 600. 600 years before Mashiach, Messiah, right? You got Gautama. 600 years after the supernatural one, Mashiach, you've got Muhammad. Isn't that kind of weird? You know, like, they didn't do this kind of stuff. I was like in a little bit of churchy stuff when I was little. But like, you got this wild thing where here's Gautama. I thought, where's the hand? Man, this is cheesy production. This is bad. You got Gautama, then you got Messiah, then you got Muhammad. So 300 years after Gautama, there's Messiah, and 600 years after. Oh boy, that's rough. Okay, we're gonna go